performance for our guys. Clearly, we clearly outmanned FAMU, but having said that, I thought our guys were pretty sharp, and I was pleased with our efficiency. We had 21 assists, 5 turnovers. I think that showed good, crisp ball movement, good decision making, which I was pleased with. We took a few too many threes, but that was, it's a little bit of our bugaboo right now. When teams just pack it in, you're going to have to kind of do some of that. We just need to be a little more relaxed and a little more efficient. I think some of our younger guys, especially, kind of fall in love with that a little bit. Dante and Gabe, and be a little bit better in decision making that way. But also pleased with our defensive discipline. Second game in a row where we got the big lead, and really by and large have guarded pretty well in the second half, even when you're up 20, not allowing the other team to get back into the game. Not losing your discipline in the way that we do things. That's really important. So I was pleased with our guys. Good balance. A lot of guys got to play, and comfortable winning. Questions?
You like what you saw to Dante Grantham, him getting his first start?
Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought he's comfortable. He's the game doesn't seem too fast right now. We'll have to see as we play better competition. Hope that it's still the same. But he's aggressive. He's making good plays. He's playing a couple different positions out there. Playing a little bit of 4 to go along with the 3, and he's a good facilitator on offense, and so the ball moves well with him out there. And I think he's played very well for a freshman his first college game.
You have to be pleased with Rod. 10 assists, no turnovers. That's what you want out of your senior point guard.
Yeah, Rod easily could have tried to score more tonight, but it's just not what he does. He just doesn't. That's one of the reasons why his average isn't higher. He probably could average 10 last year. Whether he gets that this year, I don't know. But it'll be games like this where he only scores 4 because he's really not trying to. He's 2 for 2. Didn't take any threes. I'm sure he could have taken a couple threes, but it's just not his nature. In games like this, he's just as happy getting other guys' shots and helping them score, and so he gets 10 assists and plays well. So I thought he had a really good floor game and very unselfish guy.
You've talked about Jerron being able to have an entire offseason where he was playing basketball. It just seemed, watching him for the first time this season, that he just looks a little more explosive.
I think he's a little more explosive, certainly. I think he's a little more comfortable. Jerron's not one of those guys that complain, so I don't know that he ever would have said that last year he wasn't 100% healthy or anything like that. But I do think the longer it gets away from his injury, probably the less you would naturally worry and think about things. Break your leg, I can't imagine, the way he broke his leg and then the problems he's had with it. And obviously he didn't play the last couple games of the NIT because he hurt it again. But I do think that the off season, the full off season, has really helped him. You're seeing him play more like a complete player, and some of it's just development from our standpoint, skill stuff, like getting the ball inside tonight. 3 good passes for assists inside to Landry. His driving game where he's driving the ball into the paint and shooting floaters and getting shots up and hopefully starting to kick some balls out. Like, he really wasn't, that wasn't part of his package when he got here. And that's skill work. A lot of things we've done with him to try to make him more complete. And I think he's such a hard worker, you're going to see some development. I like the fact that he missed a 3 early, and he's been working on his 3, but he didn't jack up 5 threes today. He just did what he needed to do. 4 out of 7, 10 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. Just a very solid game. That's why I was pleased that our guys didn't get a little crazy, because I think you could get a little crazy tonight with a lead like that. Guys could get a little selfish, and I don't really feel like we did that.
Were you overall satisfied from an overall standpoint with the way the team played tonight?
Oh, very much. Obviously the score, we're clearly way better than those guys. So it should be a score like that. But the way we played was good. I would have liked to have made a couple more free throws, made a couple more shots. But all in all, I thought we were unselfish, we were efficient, and it was good for some guys to get off to a decent start. Guys got enough minutes to be able to play. Nobody had to play too many. We had, 9, probably at least 9 or 10 guys played double-figure minutes. 10 guys, it looks like, played double-figure minutes. So, that's always good.